What if you could find a business so dominant you could invest in it and confidently hold it for the next decade? A company that consistently delivers market-beating return without the wild volatility of hype-driven stocks. In today's video, we are diving deep into two such companies in the financial sector that have perfected this blueprint for success: Visa and Mastercard, which is also 16% of my total portfolio combined, two of them combined. Let's get into it. What you see right here is my portfolio. My investment portfolio is heavily concentrated in the technology sector, which makes sense given my background in IT. While I acknowledge there are many other great companies in the market, we will talk about Visa and Mastercard. What attracts me to these two companies in their predictability and reliability? Their valuation have remained consistent since 2008, generally trading at a price-to-earning ratio between 25 and 35. I wouldn't consider them cheap, but they aren't overly expensive either. The entire market is captivated by AI, and for good reason. The growth is undeniable. But remember, history teaches us that no sector stays at the peak of the hype circle forever. This begs a crucial question for long-term investors. Where can we find predictable, high-quality growth that will stand the test of time? I believe the most compelling answer lies with these two giant processing payment around the globe. While many top analysts are bullish on the financial sector, one of my favorite analysts, Tom Lee, recently went into CNBC and he talked about his top picks. Let's hear from him.
I feel like that's legit, but is it?
I think there's bigger upside in owning financials right now. Because financials are benefiting from AI.
Okay.
So they're the second order beneficiaries. Plus they're getting the green light to build on the blockchain, which could really make JP Morgan and Goldman's business models so much more profitable and change their multiples, expand them. So I think, yes, I'm still bullish on AI, but I actually think the financials are really one of the legs that drive us the next 12 to 24 months.
Oh, interesting.
His top picks in the financial sector, JP Morgan and Goldman. But I believe Visa and Mastercard stand in a class of their own and a great investment opportunity for the next decade. Here is a couple of reasons why their business model is so powerful. Unlike a bank that profits by lending money and taking on credit risk, Visa and Mastercard operates a much cleaner, higher margin business. They are essentially the toll road operators for the global economy. They don't lend money. They provide the secure network that allows your money to move from your bank to a merchant, and they collect a small, consistent fee for that service. And the volume of traffic on that toll road is immense and growing. Both companies continue to report impressive double-digit revenue growth, driven by the unstoppable shift from cash to digital payment and powerful surge in cross-border e-commerce. Now, let's address some of the key concerns. Most common question: what about competition like Apple Pay, Google Wallet, or local players like GrabPay or Nets here in Singapore? This is the most misunderstood aspect of their dominance. These fintech players aren't competitors, they are powerful growth drivers. They are simply new user-friendly interface that make it even easier to use the card already in your wallet, which are almost always Visa or Mastercard. They are effectively adding more traffic to the same highway, which only benefit the toll road users, operators. Let me give you some example for easy to understand. If you search anything on browser like Safari, Opera Mini or Mozilla Firefox, the data actual result basically coming from Google, which means you are using Google whether directly or indirectly. Same goes the other way. If you use any specific fintech app, the transaction often rely on established network like Visa or Mastercard. to actually move the money. It's like using the new delivery service that still uses the existing route to get your package to you. When it comes to international transaction, their position is nearly absolute. Their network are the trusted backbone for global commerce. So why hasn't anyone else been able to replicate their success? It comes down to a formidable competitive advantage, a moat, built on two key pillars. One, the network effects, an enormous self-reinforcing ecosystem. Billions of cardholders can pay at tens of millions merchants because everyone is on the same network. And new players can't compete because they have neither the cardholders nor the merchant. Second, generational trust. For decades, the brand have been synonymous with security and reliability. This kind of trust is invaluable and cannot be built overnight. Furthermore, the global payment industry is a maze of complex regulations, creating a massive barrier to entry for any potential new competitor. Finally, what about the future and the threat of crypto or stablecoin? Visa and Mastercard aren't waiting to be disrupted. They are actively working to become the leader of the next wave. They are building the infrastructure to settle transactions using stablecoin, ensure that no matter what form the money takes, it will still flow through their trusted and secure network. So while not as flashy as AI, Visa and Mastercard represent something incredibly rare. A combination of dominance, consistent growth, and a business model that gets stronger with every new technological innovation in payments. What's your perspective on this payment giant? Is there more truly unbreakable? If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Subscribing the Market Show wouldn't be a bad thing, right? And leaving a comment to share your thought. It's really helped to grow the channel for a new creator. See you in the next one.